Hi, I'm Sam Anderson Lehman, and welcome to DU. I remember when I first started at the University of Denver, and my hopes for my experiences with my new community. Now you're here as the newest members of our community, so get ready for an amazing ride. The University of Denver is a great place to engage in academic and inclusive excellence, innovation, campus life, and so much more. You'll be meeting many new and interesting people here that could become your lifelong friends. Now here are some other pioneers to tell you about our exciting opportunities here in our community.
Hi, I'm Katrina.
I'm Aramis.
I'm Nancy. I'm Sincel.
I'm Mike.
I'm Netta.
Hi, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Doug.
I'm Josh.
I'm Joseph. I remember the first day I walked on campus, there were just millions of organizations just coming up to me, handing me brochures saying, hey, come do this, come do that, come join this barbecue, come do that. So I was overwhelmed. I can promise you, you won't be shy for long, because they'll force you out of your shell really quickly. The friends that I spend time with at the college level now are these people that I've met throughout these different activities. These are the lifelong friendships that I've made.
Academic excellence is a central part of a learning experience. We have the opportunity to explore new ways of critical thinking, analyzing, problem solving, working in teams, and we are inspired to engage with our minds and our hearts. As an international student, I had to learn new social norms, values, and cultures. DU is a place that brings together people from diverse backgrounds with different stories and experiences to learn and grow together. Interactions with my faculty and peers and involvement in student organizations have helped to shape my passion and attitude on life. Time management, organization, and stepping out of our comfort zones are keys to success.
Well, I knew I wanted to study abroad from the very beginning, and it was a big reason I came to the University of Denver. But once I got into it and started learning French, I realized that the best way to really become fluent in a language is to study abroad. I would never have come to the level of French that I am at now without being abroad. It was life-changing in like every meaning of the word. Really the friendships I made, the language I learned, just the broadening of like all of my cultural horizons. Now I want to go to Costa Rica. Now I want to travel the world. You can't put a price on it.
Hey there, pioneers. Welcome to the University of Denver. We're so excited to have you here. My name is Mike Schutte.
And I'm Katrina Yoshida, and we'll be serving as your student body president and vice president. You have an unbelievable pool of opportunities to be involved and successful here at the University of Denver. We're entering our 150th year as an exceptional university of talented, creative, and engaged students who believe in a brighter tomorrow for our school and the public good.
I myself am engaged with undergraduate student government, Greek life, the Pioneer Leadership Program, and the Excelling Leaders Institute.
Along with Mike, I am also engaged in the Excelling Leaders Institute and the undergraduate student government, as well as the Social Justice Living and Learning Community, Tango Club, and Asian Student Alliance.
As a part of the DU community, you can be a part of some incredible events such as Homecoming, the Festival of Nations, the Diversity Summit, and DU May Days. If the organizations you find don't speak to you, fear not. You have the awesome opportunity to start your own. So be it one of the hundreds of student orgs on campus or an entirely new one, we've challenged you to find your place here at the University of Denver.
Remember that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step, and the choice to start walking is yours and yours alone. More importantly, we welcome you to the incredible experience that is the University of Denver.
We're excited to walk with you.
Identities and parts of ourselves that we each bring, including race and ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender identity, gender expression, religion, nationality, disability, and so much more are essential to our learning. I remember standing in a circle with my fellow classmates. Each and every one of us came from different backgrounds and represented different cultures. Our cultural differences enhanced our knowledge in the classroom and allowed us to grow closer to one another. I understand that we are all successful.
So one of the things I love about DU are the Integral Day. So when I was a first-year student, I wanted to get involved and do community service. So luckily, DU had this amazing program called the Center for Community Engagement and Service Learning, or CECL for short. At CECL, I had the opportunity to volunteer under the Public Achievement Program, where I served as a coach to high school students coming from underrepresented communities. And as a coach, I design lesson plans for the students, which help them identify and suppress social injustice issues within their communities. And it was incredible to witness students at such a young age taking leadership and initiative within their communities. My experiences at CSO have been very rewarding. In fact, it has me excited for my future at DU and what it will offer next.
Service has always been a big part of my life because I really believe in giving back. But coming to DU, I was honestly really nervous that I wouldn't have the time or the opportunities. I've gotten involved with DU Service and Change, which is an organization on campus that really touches on all kinds of service, from in-depth volunteering, like tutoring, to a day of service where students and staff at DU get together to make a difference. I learned that if you look, there's always the time and resources to give back.
Coming in as a transfer student, I was horrified that I wouldn't get to meet other students really, or I wouldn't really have a niche on campus, but the Transfer Student Alliance really made it so that I was able to meet all these other transfer students and go out and have fun with them and establish a really great network of friends that were all also transfer students and really find my place here at DU and be able to call it a home. Coming into DU is different than most schools that you'd be transferring from, in the fact that we are a family here. It's not like most state colleges. I came from a state college where everyone was doing their own thing and just a commuter school. And here at DU, it's just a sense of community, a sense of belonging that I think you can't find anywhere else in the US.
Since I enrolled at DU, I can clearly see why our athletic program has gotten better each and every year. The results speak for themselves. Every year, multiple teams are winning conference championships, student athletes are gaining All-American honors for sport and academic success, and nationally, we're routinely recognized as the best non-football athletic program in the country. But for me, the best part is how our crowds have grown. Attendance keeps getting better and better, and much of that is due to the support we student athletes get from our fellow classmates. It's a huge boost to look into the stands and see a familiar face. I chose DU because DU chose me, and I think we're a perfect match.
You can personally find me on DU's club water polo team with some of my closest friends, or even working with Discovery's orientation. So whether you are having fun unwinding, working hard in class, or helping out in our community, you are now a pioneer. So what will you do?
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
It's up to you.
What will you do?
What will you do?
What will you do?
It's up to you. What will you do?